Hello everyone and welcome into Yene live stream. Hi! Oh my goodness, the medical Mac practice make it in the corner looks absolutely splendid. Hi the happy, hi the bad simple, hi the sodium, hi the time itself. My goodness, that's... Time itself is watching the stream. Hi the Ninja BM, hi the Flame, and hi the Ashram Boy. There you go, okay. Now, sleep well, make it. I've just been... Okay. Math guy. Ha! Is it me? Am I the math guy? I've never been referred that yet. I love how the mic static is still noticeable during the intro music. Yeah, I am muting myself on the mixer whenever the live stream starts, but the static is like, you know, on top of everything, which means even if I mute myself with the mixer, the static will still be there. You can even hear him walk in the background. Yeah, but that's only when I'm not muted. Hold on, allow me to just play some music to make this ever so slightly more of an enjoyable live stream. Sadly, I won't be able to join today's stream. What do you mean? You already did. You already did join. But if you can't stay, it is fine. I do stream these quite literally every single day. Is this too loud? I'm just trying to mask the static a bit. Anyhow, I actually today... So yeah, today will be a walking stream, which means we'll be walking. Well, walking stream... That's a bit of a misleading name, because that would suggest we'll actually do some actual, you know, tough walk, but what walking streams actually mean is just, like, you know, the main reason for the stream will be walk. So we'll still go off on as many times as possible. Actually, now that we got the make it models, I was thinking if maybe I should do something with them, because we already got the make it models, so I kind of want to do something. I'm actually really decent when it comes to animating like static images. So when it comes to movement, it's way more difficult to animate because well, you basically need to understand how humans do stuff. And whilst I am myself a human, of course, I'm a human. Obviously, I'm a human. I don't know why some people think I'm an AI. I'm not an AI. I'm a human. Whilst I'm a human, I do still have some trouble figuring out how humans walk and move. Anyhow, places bets on every model. Walk by with side quests. That's actually pretty good. Yeah. There we go. Says he's human. Yeah, I'm human. Make it isn't human. Make it is make it. But I really do want to make like a... Okay, so here's the thing. You know what? Originally, I wanted to keep this Patreon only, but you know what? No, it's fine. Let's do it. Might as well. I'ma share with y'all because I'm already keeping enough secrets for Patreon only, and that artificial scarcity requirements have been met, which means at this point I might as well talk openly about this. Here's the thing. Not many people know that. Well, not quite as many people know that, but I actually have multiple channels. Charity streams, movies, vlogs, research. Well, this is a shitpost channel more than it's make it shitpost. But yeah, I have a couple of channels. And when I kind of don't forget the 20 to 30 minute struggle with captcha. Yeah, don't mind the fact that, like, you know, I usually use DuckDuckGo for the sole reason of avoiding captcha. That's just, you know, not important. The thing is, whilst this is just my shitpost channel where I'm just shitposting, this is the channel where I post, you know, the additional quick explanations to things which I, like, for example, what are matrices? Like, this is just a 4-minute explanation to matrices with no animations or anything, just me playing with the Blender file I made. And MKD charity streams, in the end, the purpose of this stream, I do want to move all of my charity checkups onto this channel, and then also actually hire someone to make videos from that and stuff like this. But yeah, for that I would need to be a bit more famous. Make It Movies is the only forgotten child with one video, and that's the Skip. And whilst yes, Skip is my third favorite video of all time, that's not good enough. That's only one. So what I kind of want to do, alright, and this is like not scientific, this is not job-wise, this isn't something which y'all want, I haven't asked anyone yet. This is something I want to do, and I'm gonna need y'all's honest opinion if I should do it. I kind of want to make like a series of short videos, 3 minutes of top, 3 minutes, something like that, with just make-its, the different make-its from the make-its verse. The OG make-it, the Makita, the make-it, the Mad Chemist. I kind of do, it just feels fun. I just want to do it. I always loved the artistic side of YouTube videos, just stuff like In Space with Markiplier, or Heist with Markiplier, or Date with Markiplier, or... That would be awesome. I like how every time you do this community votes over me a favorite on the Mad Chemist one, because Mad Chemist is best. Mad Chemist is my favorite for a reason. Mad Chemist is just my favorite model so far. It really is the best model. I mean, look at this thing. Look at the Mad Chemist. That's a phenomenal model. Make It loves the acoustic side. We need Make It music. No, but I really do want to make something with a little bit less scientific and a little bit more lore heavy. I want to make it FNAF. Something that people can actually, purely enjoy with no thought behind it. That's what I want to do. Is that too much to ask? I don't think so. I could do it on stream, actually. I also... I don't have why am I defending? Why am I so defensive about this? I guess it's because my entire channel is about science, and so this would be a bit of a leap. But on the other hand, it's a whole separate channel. Shouldn't be much of a problem. 5 Nights to Make It. Yeah, but something a bit more lore heavy. I want something that people can actually enjoy. That's what I want to do. That's all I want to do. Is that too much to ask? Actually, was walking already on one thing. Oh, which we can walk on today too. Oh my goodness, we actually have a lot of things to walk on. So let me random name picker. Allow me to check the site. There we go. This is the random name picker website where I can just, spin the wheel, get the random thing. So, what should we do today? Well, first of all, a flame is here, so might as well throw in hot script, whatever's next. What's next? In hot we have, oh boy, electrons to chemicals, so electrolysis and phosphorescence. I never know how to spell I always forget how to spell electrolysis. Hot script phosphorescence. That also feels like a wrong spelling, but oh well. Then we'll have hot animate, and last time we did this electrolysis. Yeah, that's a dumb. Why yo Brits are just? Why would you just switch the Y and I around? This is dumb as hot anime. Alex, hi there. Phosphorescence is correct. You mean to tell me that I misspelled electrolysis, but spelled phosphorescence correctly on the first? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. There's a C. This means to break apart. Oh wait, is LYS the opposite of? No, because it's SIS. I don't know. Too confusing. Okay, so for hot, next thing we want to animate. So far we finished up to... By the way, welcome everyone to the boring part of the stream. This is the boring one, don't worry. We're gonna get more exciting, more interesting in 10 to 20 minutes. From the most recent poll, I did also figure out that most people actually prefer me when I'm energetic. So, today's the day. I've been feeling sick a little bit, but I'm pretty certain that's not just my body pranking me due to placebo. I've been doing some chemistry in my office, and there is like one thing which is there is vapor coming off of it, and there really shouldn't be any vapor coming off of it, but I'm pretty certain it's just water. And the reason why I'm pretty certain it's just water is because, first of all, most importantly, it doesn't make sense for it to be anything else than water. It would have to be like 300 degrees Celsius for it to not be water. So I'm pretty certain it's water, but at the same time, I haven't died, which means that has to be water. Oh, we smell the fucking mixture. They're not bad. Yeah, but the thing is, it's either water or something really, really dangerous. But something really, really dangerous that I have no clue what that could possibly be. And it's not me being ignorant in this case. In this case, it really wouldn't make sense for it to be anything. There is one thing which could be dangerous, but as I mentioned, 300 degrees Celsius. I can't just accidentally get 300 degrees Celsius out of nowhere. So, and because of that, my body's basically been suffering from placebo effect, and I've been getting random symptoms the entire day. It's actually pretty fun lesson, the placebo effect, where basically I've been sneezing a lot, I've had troubles breathing and stuff like this, but my symptoms don't match a single reasonable thing, so I'm not worried. Hi Make It, how are you? I am actually really surprisingly well. This day was really productive for me. I've made a short. That's how productive I've been. And I've made a short on top of all the other things I've been doing for videos. Make It is blue now. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm medical malpractice. My symptoms aren't documents, so I must be fine. No, well, no. It's just that my symptoms don't match the thing that would be poisoning me, if it was poisoning me. You're telling me you do chemistry in your office, there are mysterious fumes, and now I have trouble breathing. Well, no. I'm having trouble breathing because of placebo. First of all, my office has been well ventilated the entire time. And second of all, I did the research. Just trust me, I'm fine. This man a fume cupboard. I would love to get a fume cupboard. Honestly. Wait, what's the name of that glass? Bromosilicate glass? Oh, what's the name of the glass? Bromosilicate, I think. It's the one used in chemistry, right? I would love to get some more borosilicate things. That's the first thing, safety-wise. That's the first thing I would actually need for chemistry. Because so far I do have borosilicate things. It's just not... it's just that they're a bit expensive. So for example, I have one guy called Beaky. For your Hunt to Fund Make It fume cupboard. Just support me on Patreon. One day we'll get there. One day, once we collect enough monies, I'll buy a fume cupboard. Make it. Did you get a new chair yet? Oh no, it's still the same thing. I have the policy of using things until they are completely unusable. Because it's like expensive to do anything otherwise. So for example, when it comes to my mechanical keyboard, you can hear how loud it is. And I've been wanting to replace it for months at this point. But it would cost me money, and I mean this keyboard works, so I'm not really gonna replace it. Let's have GoFundMe for Make It fume cupboard. I'm fine, not doing anything too dangerous. Do you think you'll have survived to the radio practicing your poor lab safety? Hold on, no. My lab safety is actually... My lab safety is only poor if I'm wrong, okay? So like, what I'm doing is only dangerous if I'm wrong. So you know. I'm just saying. That's called natural selection. It doesn't make sense for it to be toxic. Anyhow, wait, when do we stop? Okay, so last time we did a lot of animation, as I'm just going to pick this up and then the video was called Hot. And there we go, frames, and then right. This is the last animation. This is the last frame we rendered. I had a lab mate once who insisted on not wearing any protective gear. His reason was he would be more careful this way. I don't like how the context of this, because the context, you're kind of saying it as if I'm like that lab mate you had. I'm being cautious. I really am. Just make it as insurance, he really needs it. I'm not doing anything too dangerous. I want to make that clear. I'll make something that makes your don't skip videos come true. That is true. You know what? Family Fish, I need to educate you about risk assessment so you don't die. I've assessed my risk pretty well. Hi, the lamppost, by the way. Consider my risks assessed. I know exactly what the toxic thing would be in this case. It just shouldn't happen. And if it shouldn't happen, I mean, it probably doesn't happen. Okay, this is the last frame we did last time, which is... No, really, a new question. Both first and see if we got it there. Got it? Well, the answer is pretty simple, and the animation was a bit of it in itself, because at the end of it, our ball is stationary on the floor, which means that both its kinetic and potential energy is 0. So our total energy of the ball is also 0. So, what happened to the energy? Well, it got transferred to the ground, and that's where we find the actual constantness of our energy. Total energy of our system, which would be the energy of the ball plus the energy of the ground. So, in order to render that, we'll need to open up this. Make it permission to put consider my risks assessed on a t-shirt. Permission very much granted. My parents was after 5 years. Oh, what happened? That's a pretty big shift. What happened, lamppost? Right, there we go. So, here's the point of this animation, by the way, for anyone who is just joining in without watching the last live stream. Don't worry, I got you. Make it. What is the quote of the day? The quote of the day will be it's only unsafe if I'm wrong. Technically true. Okay, so here's the thing. For anyone who hasn't seen the last live stream, because I get it, I stream every day at pretty uncomfortable times, so it's completely understandable. Here's the point of this animation. We have... Oh wait, no, the last live stream was 3D Make It making one. So the 2 live streams ago. This is the potential energy of the ball. This is the kinetic energy of the ball, and this is the total energy of the ball. And this animation, I'm just trying to demonstrate how energy is always constant. Gonna play some games, but DM me if you have any question or want to summon me into VC. Alright, will do, thank you. Okay, so, Neb's path. Here's the thing. Right here, what we would like to do is we would like to actually flip this entire... Oh, that's wrong. Wait. Flip around... 3D cursor won't work. Bounding box center? There we go. 180. Sick. It's only unsafe if I'm wrong, make it. Refusing in the future. I mean, but do remember that if you actually are wrong, you're gonna look pretty silly, so. This, and 100. Nope, wrong. This 2,300. Currently doing his mouth here. Wait, so you're reunited with your parents? That's amazing. That's amazing. I'm so happy for you. Demarcus Lucas Dimitri Marquise III. What a nickname. Make it. How long did it take you? Okay, let's try that. How did I read the name correct on the first try? But I can't read the comment. Make it. How long did it take for you to become proficient blender? 5 years at this point, I think. I've just been using Blender for around 5 years, so that's around how long it took me. I would say that I've been proficient during the first year. Blender is really not that difficult. It's just that in order to learn the additional, you know, things that Blender provides, then that's a bit more difficult, but... Alright, saturation to 0, and then this, deform... Hold on, what? That's plain, that's wrong. This is the one that we're looking for, yes. Right here, Neb's path 3, sick, and what we want to do is we want to delete absolutely everything, and then location rotation, and this move to the left. I said left. There we go. And now this will represent the floor energy, and then from floor energy and the ball energy added together we'll have total energy. Sick. So this is... I'm just going to set up this to render in the background so that, you know, would be using time efficiently. It's because it's time to irritate Makey. Make it in Blender. Blender learned make it. Also, if you know math, like if you truly understand math, if you know the reasoning behind math, then learning Blender, Unreal, every single programming language, all of these things becomes incredibly easy. So I feel like once you know how to make algorithms, not even programs, just algorithms, you can just be good at Blender, Unreal, programming languages, and everything connected. Make it, what are we doing today? That's a good question. Today we will be... Oh yes, another thing. Today we'll be doing a lot of things, actually. So, today, first thing I'm gonna... Well, not the first thing, we already did it, but one of the first things I'm gonna do today is we're gonna make a... Not an image ball. We're going to make a text ball. So I've got this channel called Make It Movies, which I made to upload some more law-based, less scientific videos, and I kind of want to make some videos for that channel. Should I do it? Do keep in mind that I have absolutely nothing to offer in this case. This is just something I want to do. I don't know. Because we're on Discord, we can't sleep, so wait, what? Wait, is that a rule? I haven't made all that many rules on Discord. I've just no sleep for anyone. Oh yeah, Elliot added that rule, that's true. When it comes to the more extreme rules. Oh, who? Tilly, for goodness sake. I could actually, making a skibidi maker wouldn't be difficult. I do have this a free model. I'm gonna get paid for it. So we're gonna protest and make waffle community against you with not get paid. Okay, you know what's funny? If y'all are going to rebel, this wouldn't be even the first intern uprising we've had. The first intern uprising was, I think, 7 months ago. That's why on Discord we have channels like this. Originally these channels were like called General or I think Make It and Make It Chat, and then it was the charity checkups, chat, stuff like this. But then we had an intern uprising and they all got renamed. So yeah, this wouldn't even be first intern uprising. I should really treat my interns better. Nah, why would I pay them? It's fun to look as a... See sometimes, I reminds me of an experiment with this silly mistake of a poem. Was it named Demon Core, if I remember correctly? Make it law would be good, to be honest. I do want make it law. Define uprising. Well, some interns came forward and they were like, oh, we want to get paid. And I was like, what? But you're unpaid interns. I'm gonna pay you eventually. And they were like, oh, where are you gonna pay us? And I was like, oh, how about you go back to factories, you entitled interns? Your 2-minute piss break is over. Time to get back making more animations. Skip to Electric Boogaloo. I do want to make Skip 2. Ah, that would take so much time. Skip 3. It's free. What's the 2nd of April 2023 incident? Oh, someone. You're really crossing the line in this case. Hi, Mr. Unpaid More. Skip 4. We want more. Jeez. Here's something I want to do. I just want to make some purely entertaining videos with some lore behind them. That's my selling. That's my selling point. Okay. Do it. Do not. Sick. Oh, I should give some sort of let's do it. These videos would be kind of like Film Cow in just blank with Markiplier with capital M, because of course. What other like? I mean, what other law-oriented videos out there? How to make it always so energetic though? That's easy. Caffeine. Simple answer. Skip 3. It needs to be. Scoop 5. Reball and thrive. Skip 6. Pick up sticks. Cheese. Depression and new people on Discord are weird. Jeez. Racisms. The rule of threes, there always used to be a third one. I don't know what third one would be like. Depression and anti-science most of the time. Don't pin it on race, mate. Call me crazy, but I'm not the biggest fan of evaluating people based on race. I'm just weird that way. And unless they're British or French, but in this case they're not people, so no. Next coffee, even nuclear is half coffee make it extra. I don't take that much. It's only my 3rd cup today. Damn it, am I really... Hold on, I need to check my subscriptions. Rule of threes, you always need 3. You always need 3 examples. Rule of threes. James Lee. There we go. I don't know how many people are familiar. Well, everyone's familiar with Markiplier, of course, but I don't know how many people are familiar with Film Cow and James Lee. Anyhow. So, let's hot animate what? Animate some more. Then we'll have CM finish cool animation. Oh, you know what? We're gonna do this. Oh, you know what I can do actually? I can let you all vote on this instead of just doing it randomly. Start the poll. There we go. Oh, I love democracy so much. Secret. the secret video in CN. That's because no one knows what that video is. I actually haven't told anyone what that video will be. And I mean anyone. Yes, even the Patreons don't know. I don't have that much. It's my third cup today. Yeah, I usually just drink 3, sometimes 4, maybe 5. There are some people out there who measure their coffee intake in pots. I use cups. Rule 18 states that we cannot go to sleep. Yeah, Elliot added some more rules later on, and those rules are a bit interesting. CM secret video cool animation. You people have fantastic taste. That's gonna be a pretty cool animation. You'll see. Oh wait, I need to disable desktop audio then. Oh yeah, because I do. This should still work, I think. There we go. Allow me to open the secret project. Yeah, haha. Hold on, let me see if you can hear. Okay, I don't think you can, so that's good. I don't want to spoil anything. How's your heart doing? Make it that much caffeine? It's not. That's not that much. I actually used to take more. Each cup is around 100 milligrams, if I'm not mistaken, and my all-time high was 1 gram a day. That was my all-time high. It was 1 gram of caffeine a day. Honestly, presumably for 8 hours. What are you, Elf from D&D? Well, I take about 8 to 10 cups. Precisely, as I mentioned, there are some people who measure in pots, so... Tefta drinks pots of coffee. That's how Tefta measures it. So this is the animation for the super secret video. And this is actually... this is a pretty advanced animation. in comparison to videos. We have these. Oh, this lovely ground texture. I'm so happy with this. You can see how just this thing going up. It's not actually not going up. It's all just an illusion. Leaf love. What the hell do you take me for? Leaf loving, tree hugging, pointy ear wearing. Yeah. The caffeine tolerance thing. I wouldn't say so. 3 isn't that crazy. I mean, I'm still really energetic. That's where it started from. So I wouldn't say I'm that tolerant, because you know I'm. It's clearly affecting me. My all-time high was 1 gram a day, but that was back when I used to take caffeine pills, and well, taking caffeine pills wasn't the problem. The problem was that I was taking 5 of them a day. How long is the average day does it take to render an animation for you? Depends on the animation. I can give you an example. Really easy, actually. Really easy example. And that's this. As you can see, we're running this, and right here, 1 frame is taking 20 seconds. That's actually really quick. Usually, it takes... The music is a bit loud, isn't it? Usually, a single frame takes around a minute for each animation. So, half an hour per second. It takes half an hour of render time per 1 second of animation. That's usually how it goes. but how else am I gonna get all these lovely reflections for no reason? I could just use Eevee, but I'm not gonna. Okay, so right here, what I would like to add is a cube. That's what I would like to add. A cube. Make us the reincarnation of Einstein for you. I'm not smart. I'm really not smart. It's just that chemistry and physics is easy. I'm not smart, just that chemistry and physics like have a reputation for being difficult when they're really not. Oh, damn it, negative. Oh, that's gonna be pretty annoying. Oh well. Now, the song has fire beats. Oh, I mean the song by Sodaki's Music, YouTube. When I drink coffee, I get dizzy. When I drink coffee, I get the jitters. I get the can't pronounce the word yes 7 times in a row. What are you doing? Can you describe me what I'm doing? I am just making 3 animations right now. Can I use that you loading the gun laughing meme? No. Takes like 2 hours to render a 250 frame animation at my school. Depends on the animation too. It depends also, like, it does depend on the animation wildly. Because really often I like to add a volume over the whole thing just to make the animation look just a little bit nicer, and volume usually doubles if not quadruples the render time. A single volume, so. Just to watch you, what do you mean you aren't smart? I am curious what it would feel like to have a conversation with Einstein. Like, I do like talking with experts a lot. It's really fun. I'm just curious. Why I do this? No, it's pointless. That is just straight up pointless. Trying to think of a nice way to make it work, pun intended. Daily request to play CS2. I'm not good at CS2. Never played it. There's a new season in the finals, and they added a bow and arrow, so I think I found my new favorite weapon. Imagine just said, "I'm not smart. I can just do what non-smart people can't." What do you mean non-smart people can't? No, that's the problem. People think that like you need a huge brain to do quantum mechanics, and then only those who... And you basically have these fields which it is said that you need a huge brain to figure them out, and because of that, only people who act as if they have a huge brain go for those fields, and then because of that, people who end up in those fields just... You have a disproportionately higher probability of them acting as if they are smarter than the rest of us. It's not really that you need to be smart to do these things, it's just that people who do these things just act like they're smart, or act like they're smarter than everyone else. I think it's a dick move, honestly. It's the same thing as with programming. Like with programming, you have so many people who don't understand how programming works, and they think that you need to be a genius to actually be able to program. No, it's actually pretty simple. Is anyone Albert Einstein? What type of masonry he is? I have no clue. That's well curious, honestly. I'm not smart. I'm just allergic to low IQ. What is the definition of smart for you, Make It? Definition of smart. I would say, well, that's a good question actually. I didn't think of that. Well, knowledgeable is easy because knowledgeable literally just means how much you know. Intelligent is a lot more tricky because when it comes to intelligence, we're talking about general intelligence, which is borderline impossible to measure. So that's actually a really good question, Kanika. I guess I would like to change my answer. I guess intelligence is an abstract concept. If you think about it, it doesn't really make sense for some people to be generally intelligent. What you're basically saying is that they are better at everything if you're calling them generally intelligent. That's what generally intelligent means. I'm trying to figure out how to just pop it in there. So I guess my conclusion is don't let anyone tell you they're better than you, because most of the time they're not. Right here, like the hole, because holes look nice. I'm just doing the stuff. Finish my summer homework next year. That's great. Einstein. Cool guy. Oh my gosh, there's so many messages. Hold on, I need to get up. Tiny brain can do quantum mechanics. Yes, quantum mechanics. The basic quantum mechanics is easy. Advanced quantum mechanics is hard, but like everything advanced is hard. That's kind of by definition. Now we're supposed to sound like just proving that you're smart. What's the definition of smart? Make it. I guess you were correct. I just don't have a definition of smart. Define those. You have introduced me to a new addiction. Yeah, I did do that with quite a few people actually. Sorry about introducing people to finals. DW equals dark web. I don't think. Intelligence is definitely a thing people talk about in psychology. Yeah, but from a at least I am biased. From a machine learning perspective, intelligence, general intelligence, is really difficult to define. Define intelligence. Let's see. The ability to acquire, understand, and use knowledge. But like, how can you measure that, right? How would you measure the ability to acquire, understand, and use knowledge? So intelligence is kind of like tastiness. Except general intelligence would be kind of like general tastiness. So something that would be tasty for everyone. Which, that's, for humans, maybe, but in order for it to be truly general, it would have to go beyond humans, which is just really difficult to find. If not mathematically impossible. I think intelligence would be the ability to solve problems in a unique way. Yeah, but you know, once again, how do you measure this? Because unless you can actually measure it in a concrete way, it's just an abstract term which we're throwing around, kind of like beauty or stuff like these. Better at computing is generally intelligent, but is that true? Because if with that definition, calculators would be better than humans. Because calculators are much better at computing than humans. Like, it takes more intelligence to do something like, I don't know, solve the... Oh my goodness, how did I just now forget the name of... fudge. Integral of e to the power... Damn it. Bayesian integral? It takes more intelligence to solve problems in a creative way, which really often doesn't require computing at all in the slightest. My point is. Make it. Now try answering what is the difference between a smart, intelligent and genius person to you, Make it. Well, for me, intelligent makes sense in specific terms, which means someone can be intelligent in certain terms. For me, a genius is just someone who is just really good at a lot of things. That's a genius person. So if there is someone out there who can build a rocket, who can or if there is someone out there who can design a rocket, create a new chemical reaction, make, I don't know, a self-driving car which drives perfectly, who can, I don't know, create a new theory of, who can create a theory of everything and can actually tie in a string theory into it, that would be a genius, because they're good at a lot of things. Intelligent person would be just a genius, but who's good at one thing. So, intelligent person is like someone who gets a Nobel Prize in physics, for example. A genius is someone who can get a Nobel Prize in anything. And smart, I guess, is just a British word, so I don't really care. Quantum mechanics isn't hard, it's actually just tricky, and I promise it's not hard, it's just tricky, it doesn't make sense much. I mean, quantum mechanics really isn't hard, come on. Everyone's smart in their own hobbies and things. I actually did a video a while back about what is intelligence, but I wanted to upload it onto the research channel, and since it was a new channel, YouTube didn't let me, and so that video just got deleted. Whoops. The best way to measure it by how much knowledge you have. No, because if you measure how much knowledge someone has, you're measuring how knowledgeable they are, not how intelligent. Because with that definition, just an SSD drive could be more intelligent than a human. Oh my back. SD drives are smarter than me. Okay, there we go. Oh, I've gone through the entire chat. Oof. Now we can model this really quickly. There we go. For this, I'm just going for like a futuristic mining rig, honestly. That's all I'm trying to create here. Just a frame. Sick. Hold on, what is your favorite color? For me, blue, but that's only because we're streaming on the science channel now. 100 petabytes of data. That's quite a comment. Make it. Can you tell me what is the right way of learning a new language? I don't even know that. That's beyond my abilities. I barely can speak one language. 2 would be a stretch for me. So I can't help you with this much. Okay, and now a nice trick for all of your blenderers out there. Once you're finished with your thing, you can always add 2 subdivision surface modifiers like this, and set both of them to 2, and set the first one to simple. And that way, your thing is gonna look a lot more realistic, because in reality, we don't really have all that many sharp things. Oh, there we go, a little bit better. Now the next thing will be the material. Hi, Nicole. I'm looking who define intelligence being the product of our capacity to sense stuff. I guess, but still, the problem of intelligence and defining intelligence you'll find everywhere is that with all of those definitions, you can't measure it. You can define it, but you can't measure it, which makes, you know, IQ a very dumb concept, actually, if you think about it, because trying to measure something which we have no idea how to measure. Okay, shading, sick. So, let's tackle the materials. Textures, metal, zinc, galvanized, my favorite material. Ah yes, metal, zinc, galvanized, my beloved. We would need to apply the modifiers in order for it to actually stick, so how about we disable those, do this, save it as a rig copy, and then this, which is rig, and then the rig will actually have those, and then it will also have them, the mirror applied, because that way we'll be able to actually smart UV unwrap this. The higher intelligence, the higher intuition, the both of you in the future. Yeah, but I mean, defining intelligence is not that difficult. It's just creating a useful definition of intelligence, which allows you to measure it. That's difficult. How's look? Not great, but it's fine. We haven't added anything yet. It's like roughness, for example, or that feels wrong. Metallic. That feels a bit more correct. Or maybe bumpiness. Oof, that's rough. Scale. Jeez, those holes are, or they're not holes. Hold on. I remember some setting used to fix that. Oh boy. There we go. Now it's a much better material. Now the only problem is that it's too high for it to be even visible. Right here is where I would like to add a conveyor belt. I'm gonna go sleep now. Good night, yo. Good night, Ashwin boy. After measuring, it is kind of a shaky thing because it can't be measured directly. We have to base it on behaviors, and that's iffy. Yeah, precisely what I mean. We might actually need. Okay, let me get a conveyor belt. Allow me to get a conveyor belt model real quick. To get that model, I will need to go for another file though, which, well, I have no idea where it even is. So I'm gonna delete the video. Not make it, Elliot's the one. Yeah, precisely. And Elliot is not even on the server because Elliot left a while back and doesn't come back. I'm worried about him. There we go. Oh, this is this is probably the best animation I've ever made for a video, which I didn't even finish. This. I mean, look at this thing. That's a phenomenal animation. All these models. Like, I've made all of this. I've made all of these models, and I didn't even use it for anything. This is phenomenal. Right here we have an array. This is based on geometry nodes so that it would actually curve the way. That's actually a really good model. And I've never used it. Not once. Wait, this, and then also the thing. There we go. I can use it now. Whoops. That's a lot of things. Okay, how about we set up a new collection for it, like conveyor, and then also sources, and figure out where everything goes. Oh boy. Looks like satisfactory. Yeah, that's where I got the inspiration from. So want outer to go to source. Or there, wait, no, the whole conveyor want to go to source, and then this. And then these three are supposed to go right here. And then the source should be invisible. And then these, this should be parented to the curve. There we go. And then I'm honestly just glad that I can finally use this. It's actually pretty swell because it loops and I can just make it. I drew lines of chemical diagram of DNA nucleotide code 6 amino acids. That's cool. I miss satisfactory streams. Don't worry, there'll be more. We might do a satisfactory stream for the 500. We don't know. Even I don't know. So we want this to actually go like. Whoa, no. Oof. Bad conveyor belt. Yeah. Stop that. Quit doing that. Unstuck yourself. There we go. Why do you like this? Who made you this way? Well, I did, but that's not important. There we go. There, no, there we don't go. There we go. There we go. This is irrelevant. Yes, and then this. Right here. There we go. I just remembered we don't have everything we need. Whoops. This is all from the testing. We also need this. All this, all this, all this, all this, all this, all this, all this precise thing. There we go. Exit con. Why is it so large? Good question. Jeez, then. Feeling a bit sick. It's fine. There. Down you go. Up you go. How's it look? Not great, but at the same time, good enough. What's the new model, though? What's it supposed to be? You mean this? The conveyor belt? That's such a good conveyor belt model, though. Look at this. Ah, it's so phenomenal. There we go. And now we can add another one right here at the very end. I just realized that this, I cannot edit this because this is not geometry, because I'm a big stinky dum-dum, which means we'll need to actually add a rock, a big boy rock, like a big boy rock. I'll figure this out. Make it. Are you religious? I'm a science cultist. That's my religion. I believe that you can't believe in anything. That's my belief system. And since I can't believe in anything, I can't believe in my belief system, which is contradictory at its very core. Ah. What am I trying to make it? I can't reveal that. That would be too much of a spoiler. Make it. Do you like physics numericals? I've never heard of that. No idea what that is. Make it. Is that a worm diagram? Would you still edit that if your PC was a worm? The particle make it faster light the speed of the blue glow. We got creationist in the chat. What's creationism? I don't know. I don't know that religious things that well. I know I have a mod, like a thing which allows us to archmesh. Yes. Rail window. What is a rail window? Oh, that's what the rail window is. That okay. Okay, it's not that easy to delete. What else do I have? No, not quite what I'm looking for. Roller curtains? No. Japanese? No. Interesting. What do you think of philosophers? What do I think of philosophers? I don't like philosophy. I don't love it. I mean, I think it's fun. I just don't think it should be considered like... Philosophy is considered like an extremely grand kind of science, but because of how grand it actually is, you can't really apply the scientific method to philosophy. And because it really often is quite literally beyond that, like when it comes to philosophy, you're thinking about the scientific method, so how are you supposed to apply the scientific method to fix the scientific method? And because of that, it's quite unscientific. I don't think it's bad, I still think it's a fun thing. I love Exervia as much as the next guy, but... Wall factory. Oh! Yes, actually, that's... Yeah. Actually, yeah. Curved. Oh my goodness. No, neither. But I want to see what it says. So I've read every single reading. But, you know, sounds a little like you too. I guess I'm Schrodinger's cat. No, I mean there's nothing wrong with religion. I mean, as I mentioned, I believe that I'm a science cultist. Like, once you actually analyze the belief in science, the more you analyze it, the more you realize that it is just like any other religion. There are some things you have to accept in science, because you either, if you wanna dig deeper every single time, you'll either end up with a circular argument or with an unbased argument. There's no other possibility. So there are some things you have to accept in science, which makes it actually really similar to all the other religions. Oh hell yeah! That's actually precisely what I'm looking for. The texture might be a bit off on this, but... Oh yes, absolutely. Now we can just stuff like a big rock. Big boy rock, there we go. Now that's a big boy rock if I've seen one. Let's copy this rock now. And also set it up to be a big boy rock. What's the flattest it can be? This seems to be rather flat. delete this. There we go. A numerical refers to a problem that requires applying mathematical concepts and formulas to solve. I see. That just sounds like quantum mechanics. And it shows that I am as right-wing as I can get. That's not surprising, Cole. Like, come, this call. I feel like the skull emojis are necessary because that's not surprising. So make it. Are you are agnostic or atheist? Neither. As I mentioned, I'm a science cultist. Allow me to show you what I mean. Boink. The religion, they believe in reverence for a supernatural power or powers regarded as creating and governing the universe. Okay, I guess we should, if we wanna go do the, you know, I guess if we wanna do the defining game, then we should. Outside natural world, attributed power that seems to violate, go beyond natural forces. So there we go. These two definitions. So religion is we're going the first definitions, might as well not cherry pick. The belief and reverence for supernatural power or powers regarded as creating and governing of the universe. And supernatural in this case being attributed to a power that seems to violate or go beyond natural forces. When it comes to science, for me at least, it really seems like you could just use this definition to define science as being a religion, because elementary particles have their own rules which we have no explanations for. By definition, they're elementary. Why do these rules happen? Just be fucking course. That's why they happen. They are about as supernatural as you can get. Why is electron an electron? Why are you asking all of these questions? Just accept that electron is an electron. Trust me, bro. It just exists. Don't do any deeper digging. So, and the belief in reverence of a natural power, powers regarded as creating and governing the universe. When it comes to science, you believe that, well, Big Bang, right? That's the current. I haven't really looked that much into creation of the universe. I'm still on the, you know, initial steps of quantum mechanics and such. The thing is, this entire science and scientific field is based on belief. It's a rule that you cannot be certain of anything in science. It is impossible to be certain of anything in science. Bayesian probability, is that what it's called? I don't remember. Probability. Oh, look at me, I'm such a smart boy. Bayesian probability. Right? Am I correct or am I wrong? Frequency of probability of knowledge interpreted as reasonable expectation, but knowledge or quantification personal belief. I think that's what it is, right? Posterior likelihood times prior divided by evidence. I think. I don't know. I'm too honestly not interested in the subject to fact check myself on stream. The point is, I am a science cultist. I believe in science. And it is a belief, because scientifically you cannot know anything for certain. That's a bad rock. Everything's cold. Why is that a bad thing? Yeah. That's why I also don't have a problem with religious people, because I am one of the religious people. Who am I to say that belief in God is worse or better than belief in science? And pop that rock over there. There we go. Ah, it's a much better rock. Oh, there's no light over. Well, I guess all that hard work was for nothing. So you like physics numericals? They sound fun. You use DuckDuckGo. Yeah, because it doesn't ask me for CAPTCHA every 5 minutes. That's why. The start of the universe doesn't make sense, no matter what started out. Precisely, right? Actually, Tilly, you don't even have to go back in time. You can just go back in scale. You can, because there are so many things in science which are unexplainable, and also there isn't really of an explanation to why there would even be an explanation. So for example, Big Bang, you do have some theories for why Big Bang happened, but then why did the things that happened in this series happen? Another thing which I've been recently extremely obsessed with, and I absolutely love, elementary particles. Which by definition are not composed of other particles. Why do they exist? Just because you can't split them because they're elementary. Just accept that they exist. I just find the concept of elementary particles wild. Because it's like, it's not a weird thing. We know elementary particles exist, and according to the current theory, we can't divide them. We just accept that in science. It makes sense, but it doesn't at the same time. I just love them. I really do. I don't think that believe in God and science are mutually exclusive. Yes, I don't believe that either, but I do believe that if you try to get a conclusion based on both belief in God and science, you end up with something which is neither true to the belief in God or true to the belief in science. That's why I always say that science and religion shouldn't be mixed. You can't make two separate arguments, that's fine. Just don't mix, because you'll end up with something that's unscientific and unreligious. How do you prove pancakes are better than the waffles? Because I'm just right on this one, okay? The real theory is everything is either make it or not make it at the end. Ah, that's true. Actually, it's a spectrum. That's the the only true spectrum. How make it is something. Alright, now right here what I would like to do is just do a train. I love them trains. Huge fan of trains ever since I played. Right here actually, we want these. There we go. And now we need to cover them all with rocks. There's just be a rock mountain resort. There. Rocked. Consider yourself absolutely rocked. There. Sick. Wait, you did not know about the quantum field theory, make it? I don't know. Quantum field theory. That sounds like one of these theories that just has a different name, but people call it, what is quantum field theory? Combines classical physics with quantum mechanics. I've seen it before. I've seen it a lot. Subatomic physics and matter physics. Each particles excited states of their underlying quantum fields which are more fundamental than particles. The equation of motion with the particles demonstration action included line. I have seen it before. A lot. A lot. Yeah, it's bullshit, you know it is. It always is. Oh! I think I've seen this equation too. That just seems like quantum mechanics with extra steps. I'm certain there's a big difference between quantum mechanics and quantum field theory, but honestly, I don't care enough to check the difference, nor do I do enough to check the difference. What look can go by? You can simply believe that everything that exists just because is because God made it that way. Yeah, precisely what I'm saying. You know, there isn't much of a difference between, like, both. In both cases, you can't just have a proof. What if you were just dreaming about having 5 ducking YouTube channels and you wake up in your bed in a few hours? No, please don't. There's spent so much time on this. No, don't tell me it was all just a dream. What kind of lazy writing is that? Okay, you know what, we're gonna move this, actually, because I want it to be in frame. Like this. maybe even. Damn it, why is the camera movement so dumb? Who made this camera? Well, I did, but you know, doesn't matter. I can understand what you're trying to say. I was thinking that you I can't think what to explain in one single god. Put my Makey 3D content in the fridge. What? I just busted the fat one last night. After that, I solved integrals for 3 hours before busting out. What did you just say? What? Okay, scientists founded on empiricism and naturalism through its work. Its goal is to make a model based on that is observable, repeatable, and expressing power. So have other assumptions. Yeah. Oh my goodness, it's almost done actually. This whole animation's almost done. Jeez, I wasn't expecting it to be this quick. Right here, I just want to make rails, okay? And the way rails work, if I do remember correctly, back from my railing days, is they are like this. If I remember correctly. I don't even know how to respond to that. Whoa, what happened? That's wrong, okay. There we go, and that's how we're gonna make our rails. Now for rails, the next thing we need is add this. There we go. P1, right? No, nerves path. I'm an idiot. There we go. And now just make it smaller and move it more in there. Is this correct? Not quite. Almost, kind of, no. All right. The one thing I have come to know so far is that science and math crazed people reach. Okay, and that's where I'm gonna end reading it actually. Make it while you're having a stroke of a 3-hour integral comment I drew. Ooh, make it that you are using as advertisement for your patron. What? Oh, no, you didn't. There is no way. Why is everybody shocked? I thought it was normal. Shahid, I think that's just you. The assumption being that the laws or theories that we use can be applied to both the past and the future, whether it's extended along to gravity. Precisely. Is it normal for people like that? Please tell me the past just the question. Can we stop talking about this? Why? What a multiply? Can we, my goodness gracious me, is that really the conversation topic for this stream? Is that really what we're going with? I mean, fine. Jeez. I will not, I reserve my right to not read everything since chat. Make it have a beautiful laugh. I am, it's not worth it in this case. Station and the flow, which means the boost can take temperature 0. The ground is where we found the actual constant of energy. The energy of our system would be equal to the energy of the ball plus the energy of the ground. So this, and then we just want to add a line, and that is it. That's the whole shtick right here, which will be the total energy of our system. So just yellowish, except like really bright yellowish, I think. Or green, I guess, because we already used yellow. This, and we'll delete all of those and this, and just move this back. Sick, neat. Reproduction. That's the first thing I read the second I turned. I was gonna continue writing my messages on Science Found on what the hell happened in this chat. Ninja, I am really glad you were writing those messages, because honestly without them I don't think I would have pulled through. What are, can we just integrate minus? Can we not? Please. Can't we talk about, I don't know, fishing or sports or something fun? Science? Go to mechanics? No? We... There we go. And this will be the 24th. I am doing this animation in a bit of a wasteful manner, but since we're animating something else in the meantime, might as well. Oh! Sodium! Can I show it on stream? Oh, that's amazing! Oh! As in the basic channel on Discord, I don't live. Can I show it on stream? Oh, that's phenomenal! Oh my goodness. Oh, of course. That's amazing. That's amazing. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on. I have to do something with this. Let me just... I really don't give a... That's so amazing. I can't draw, so I'm always so impressed with people who just have this sort of skill and talent. I'm incredible. Hold on, let me just... This is actually the second fan art I've ever received. Oh, that's big. And just... I want to add it to wall. Wall of make-its. The pose is phenomenal too. That's why yellow sticky notes there. Ah, oh, it's so amazing. That is so amazing. Hold on. Oh, hell yeah. We can erase the make it. I'm not important in this piece. There we go. Erase the make it. And then add text. Sodium. Sodium, what's your color? What color would you... What color would you pick for yourself? The two sides of chat, yeah. Wait, we need to make it right. I usually just pick a single font for all of my text. I want to integrate it in some sort of nice way. I want this to just be like a... I really want to make a canvas of all art. Yellow like my flame. That's there. All right, yellow it is then. Oh no, that's not a kind of yellow. Some sort of better yellow. Something like... No. Some nice yellow. Energy yellow. Not Myriad Pro, that's... Come on, give me something better. Something like... Something solid. I'm not good with fonts. I am awful with all the pretty things. I just use Blender because... Let me plaster this on top just in case anyone wants to steal this. Huge sodium on the yellow. There we go. And this is just here to stay. I don't know who made this one actually, because Feeble just sent it from a friend of hers, and Feeble left, so I have no idea who made that one. Feeble just sent it over like, hey, my friend made this, and I don't know. It was so... Sodium, you're the first actually marked piece of fan art. There we go. Oh, that's so phenomenal though. Oh, that's so amazing. Oh, that is so amazing. You have no idea how impressed I am whenever someone... Because I can't draw. I can't model organic things. People who have the skill and talent to actually draw, it's mind-blowing to me. There, you know what? Let's just leave the ooh, make it right here. Save. There we go. Alright. You know what? I did switch... the banner, the make it banner, I did switch it to the make it verse, but we're gonna switch it back. Designs are really interesting. I can draw different make it versions. The designs are just from patrons. I'm not creative enough to come up with that. I'm just people on Patreon. Hold on, let me just this banner 1, banner 2. There we go. Me. Yeah, so I switched the banner, the YouTube channel banner, to the make it verse, as you can see. But we're switching it back. Because this is better. I do like this banner more. There we go. Hell yeah, this is much better than the make it verse. Alright, let's stay away from derivatives under 18. Can you all stop talking about this? don't think anyone's hiding that, and there's as far as has in common with religions. Yes, but the thing is, how should I don't... Should I really go off on a rant into this argument? Because, yes, it is founded on some philosophical assumptions, but what you have to realize is that those philosophical assumptions, that's also kind of all religion is. So basically, that's gonna be a professional graphic of mine right here. So we have these underlying assumptions of science, which basically state that the scientific theory, right, makes sense. As an oversimplification, scientific theory makes sense. And then based on those underlying assumptions, we create the entire field of science using the scientific theory. Right? It's obviously an oversimplification, but that's what it is. But when it comes to religion, you have, once again, as an oversimplification, you have the starting point of religion, which is like God exists. And so, if that's your starting point, then based on that, you're gonna create a religion, right? Based on the assumption that God exists. But the thing is, if you actually analyzed religion through the lens of the scientific theory, then you would get a completely different path. Just like if you were to analyze science under the lens of God actually exists, you would also right here get a completely different path. And what I'm trying to say, and am absolutely failing at communicating, is that yes, the only thing religion and science have in common is the fact that they both have, underlying assumptions. That is also all you need to have in common, because everything else is just the conclusion of these underlying assumptions. So just like two religions are different just because of their underlying assumptions, and then those assumptions lead to those differences, in the same way, science and religion are different, are the same, except for these assumptions, which then lead to differences. In science, so when it comes to religion, you believe in this, and then based on this belief, you create the religion. In science, you believe in this, and then based on that, you create science. So science is still based on belief. You think scientific theory makes sense, because you can't really prove the scientific theory without using the scientific theory, can you? So, and the reason why it's so important to me, by the way, the reason why it is so important to me to group both of them together, because that's another argument someone could say, like, make it, why does it matter? The reason why it matters to me, because a lot of people are using science to justify just being a dick. And that's what I really don't like. Like, a lot of people are using science to, in quotes, own the religious people, the irrational religious people. And that's just using science to be a dick. That's not nice. That's not nice at all. And scientifically, you don't know if being scientific is right. You can't be sure of that because of the underlying assumptions. What do you think about politics then? Well, when it comes to politics, jeez, and I also want to make a video about politics. Because when it comes to politics, the biggest issue of politics isn't the politics themselves, is the way people approach politics. I came here, my parents making me do too much work without... I was happy to come here, but now I regret. Politics is waffles versus pancakes, precisely. Lamppost is always correct. Oh, this sodium fan that made me feel good inside. That's a good fun. That's a phenomenal. That's just good art. I like it so much. I just make it on the side. I like it way better than the Make It verse. So what I think about politics is that it doesn't actually really matter what should be the right way to approach politics in your opinion, Naked. In my opinion, as I mentioned, I'm a science cultist, so for me the right way to approach politics is the same way as you approach science. So, for example, conservative and progressive views are both rather silly. Because if you think about this, conservative basically means conserving the system, and progressive means changing the system. Both of which are rather silly, because why would conserving or progressing be even important in any way? Like, in science, theories aren't evaluated based on how long they've been around or how novel they are. They are evaluated based on how good they work. So, you know, that's my view on politics. The reason why I don't have political beliefs mostly is because, like, I'll probably be wrong. If I was gonna be political, I'll probably be wrong, and I don't want to change people's political beliefs, even though, because my beliefs could be completely incorrect, so you know. I don't want to spread harmful messages. Weird that way. I usually rely on my smart experts to double check me, just to make sure that I'm not spreading misinformation, and I don't have a politics expert, so you know. Right, there we go. Guys in different ways about forms of cases, going away. I really like what Tefta said about how, like, if you're an atheist, I think Tefta also heard from somewhere, but I don't remember exactly what we're talking about in the stream. If you're an atheist, you're also religious because you have a belief that God doesn't exist. It's not something you can actually disprove, but, like, atheists believe that God doesn't exist. So I think that's funny, kind of ironic, kind of funny. Someone who never changes their opinions is just basing their whole worldviews on their first impression of something. Yes. Politics feels like a debate team, but with unnecessarily disproportionate consequences. That's exactly the problem. Nowadays, we like to group people together into these, you know, nice little brackets of leftist or right-winger, which is really silly. Really, really silly. Because then you're lumping a lot of people together, and a lot of different people together, giving them a single label, and then you just treat everyone in that group the same way. Even though they're not the same, they're different. Alright, the rail will go off into distance. Pancakes, gold, and conservatives, the three things needed to summon gold. I think I have the Parkinson's. What makes you think that? The only politics that matter is either make his mind or not. Your mind keep fire. I am. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, yummy. Oh, caffeine. What should I do now? I feel like I should. I just don't know what to do. Oh boy. The only politics that matter are the politics that affect my bacon sandwiches. Listen, the only politics that matter are the ones that I have because I am correct always, and everyone who disagrees with me is wrong and evil, and, like, you know, I am right always, so, you know. Make it. If you had to be a dummy mommy from one famous billionaire, who would you pick? If I had to be a dummy mummy, well, that would require a whole restructuring of my calendar, honestly. Like, all my schedules would have to, I would have to throw them all away. That would pretty severely impact my upload schedule, honestly. So, I have to think. Do you think it's actually wrong to group things? I don't think it's wrong to group things. I just think it's wrong to group things in the way we're doing it nowadays. So basically, there is this rhetoric going online that everyone on the left is a pedophile and everyone on the right is a Nazi. Which, yeah, I'm saying that won't lead to any problems. And then things like QAnon happen and, you know, all the other stuff. Just points at America. What are the requirements for being a dummy mummy? I think just height, honestly. Dummy mummy. I ain't good with pronouncing stuff, you already know this. How much would Elon Musk have to pay you to be his fanboy? No, I don't care about money that much. I don't think Elon Musk has enough money to pay me to be his fanboy. I don't care about money that much, really. You have to realize that the more money you get, the less each individual dollar is worth. So, honestly, I feel like $1 billion wouldn't do it. And after $1 billion, any large amount is like only symbolic. Mommy, seductive voice. I'd rather not. I'm more of a. Is this implying you do it for free? Honestly, I do it for the fame. I do it for the subs. How many times would I have to say I love pancakes for you to suck his nose? How about... So yeah, the weather's recently been crazy, right? What do you all think about... satisfactory? I don't know. Or we could just... Not. I want to go for a walk. I feel like I really want to go for a walk. I really do. Didn't say baby girl in the masculine tone. What? No. You see, I don't want to be sexual. I don't appreciate being sexualized in a way, alright? I am more than just a hot piece of meat, you know? No one even knows my sexuality, so I don't wanna. Let's change the topic to particle accelerators. Who in the child do you want to touch the most? Fucking hell. Flame, because Flame is an adult. I'm confident that Flame is an adult, so I would pick Flame. And also Flame is really hot, but that's like, you know, a whole separate thing. Do it for the subs, make it. Josh, everyone's under 18. No, I don't think so. Make it when femboy. I really love when the femboy bit started, because like, someone just started calling me a femboy 4 or 5 months ago. On the very beginning of the Addition to Quantum Mechanics video, someone just started calling me a femboy and it just stuck. No idea why. Politics starts going into resource management. Groups make up the society believes a bit and pretty odd things I don't have in mind right now. Everyone's under 18, that's about sorry. Yeah, I don't think everyone's under 18, but you can certainly spot who's under 18. Like Ninja sounds way more mature. A Flame is also. Make it like Flame. I mean, have you seen Flame? Flame is... I'm not picking it on, but Flame is hot. I'm just saying. What's Flame with me? I don't know. Oh, it was such a long... It was like 4 months ago. That was before everyone was here. That was a really long time ago. To see Flame. Oh. Now, I don't need to see Flame because I am attracted to Flame's spirit, okay? I am not gross like all of you. Y'all need Jesus, honestly. I'm not. I am more attracted to people's spirit and their personality. And also Flame is pretty hot. But you know, that's beside the point. The point is... I mean, Tef, that's also pretty... but, you know, that's also pretty obvious. Not flame with the body, but with spirit and soul too, yeah. Personality. Mm. Maybe I just want to see because of your praises. We need you to respond to George. There are some 16-year-old in the chat if you like that. I am not the huge fan of touching kids, honestly. If I'm being completely honest, like, I know this is a hot take, but I'm not the biggest fan of pedophilia. I know this is a hot take, okay? But like, no, that's my alarm to remind me to stream today. Thank you, Past Make It. That's useful. That's surreal though, the personality thing. I'm just saying. I'm a transhumanist. The whole sex drive thing, I'm not the biggest fan of that. I'm just waiting till I can replace all of my limbs with robot arms and legs and then just, you know. And then life is great. I'm not a huge fan, I'm not the biggest fan. He's a punch. Don't start the rumors like that. Oh boy. Should become one of the streamers who just sits there and watches the YouTube videos. I really shouldn't, though. How about no? I don't like content stealing. I'm not the biggest fan of content stealing. I don't enjoy content stealing. I think content stealing is actually not that cool of a thing to do. I'm waiting for AI to take over and prove that Wolves are better. That's called a misalignment call. That's just called misalignment. That's how we know that the AI is misaligned. If it thinks that waffles are better than pancakes, then we know it's misaligned and we have to remake the whole thing. Oh, hold on. I just completely forgot I was doing 3D animations in the background. I was just having fun. A couple of guys having fun, you know me. I really do want to go for a walk. I want to go for a walk and think of a series for the Make It, for the Make It verse. Like a series for... You should repost people's videos, it makes money. As I mentioned, I don't really... Oh, that's just funny. Does that mean you're a capitalist because you believe in copyright? Copyright is not a capitalism thing! That's not a capitalism thing. That's just like a, you know, decent human being thing. Where you're not stealing other person's work. I've actually never had a problem with YouTube copyright strike. Well, YouTube did copyright strike a couple of my streams, but I'm completely fine with that because I was playing like music, classical music in the background. So I'd say that they were in the right to copyright strike those. I've always wanted to do a walk in my city at night. I just myself never done it. It's really peaceful. Macy steps on Lego. Youch. Owning thoughts is a capitalism thing. You're kind of right on that. That's true. But copyright isn't really about owning thoughts. Copyright is about getting the credit for coming up with something. So what you're thinking of is more like a patent. That's what you're thinking more of. But copyright isn't really like a patent. And you're right, patent is a very capitalism thing actually, having a patent. Because the opposite of having a patent is just open source stuff. So that is capitalism, but copyright isn't really. Copyright is basically saying if you... Like, you don't need to make money off something to copyright someone else. I guess with a patent you don't either, but patents are made for this. Copyright is more like for credit. I missed it. Said, you have a Sahid, your comments this stream are just, they simply are. I'm leaving. You really make me feel uncomfortable, Sahid. No, I'm not Hanika's leaving. No. What time is it? How long have I been streaming? 2 hours. You know what? I feel like it's about time that we call it a night for today, or a day for tonight. I'm really close to finishing a video, and I'm really happy with that. And that video might be out really soon. So I'm really happy with this information. I'm just going to finish. So I think I'm going to go now. Me skimming outside make it doesn't make the. Oh, well, no, I'm definitely going to go. Cole, how dare you? Things under copyright are intellectual property, meaning they are treated as private property. I guess you are right on this. I just always thought of copyright as more like a tool to get the credit. But I guess capitalism. Anyhow, thank you, Sodium, so much. So much. That I really can't really express how amazing it feels, because I'm not gonna lie, it's really amazing. It shall stay there forever in the banner on YouTube. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Thank you everyone for commenting. It's actually been a very lovely live stream. And I suppose, for now, that'll be it. Thank you everyone so much for watching. And have a great day. Bye.